She poisoned her enemies, ruled the empire from the shadows, and gave birth to one of the craziest emperors in Roman history. But how did Agrippina the Younger go from exiled teenager to the most powerful woman in Rome? Okay, forget everything you thought you knew about Roman women being quiet, obedient, and stuck in the background. Agrippina, she was nothing like that. She was ambitious, calculating, and totally fearless. And the craziest part, her story is way more intense than any episode of Game of Thrones. Agrippina was born into Roman royalty. Her mom was the granddaughter of Augustus himself. So yeah, she had big imperial blood running through her veins. But being born into power in ancient Rome wasn't a blessing. It was a curse. Because the closer you were to the throne, the more likely someone wanted you dead. She lost her dad when she was just a baby, executed by Emperor Tiberius. Her mom was murdered too. And when she was a teenager, she was forced into a political marriage, only to be exiled by her own brother, Emperor Caligula, for reasons that are still super unclear. Probably jealousy, or fear, or both. But Agrippina didn't stay down. The second Caligula was assassinated, she returned to Rome and started making moves. Big ones. She married her uncle, Emperor Claudius. Yeah, her uncle. And basically took over the empire from behind the curtain. Claudius might have been emperor on paper, but she was calling the shots. She got involved in court politics, silenced her rivals, and made sure her son, Nero, was adopted as heir. And when Claudius suddenly died after eating a suspicious plate of mushrooms, yeah, most historians believe Agrippina was behind it. Poison was kind of her thing. With Claudius out of the picture, Nero, just 16 years old, became emperor. But let's be real, Agrippina was the one running the empire. She stood next to him at public events. Her face was stamped on coins. That had never happened for a woman before in Roman history. She was basically the Empress of Rome without the title, advising Nero, controlling his decisions, even kicking people out of power who didn't play by her rules. It was Rome's ultimate boss move. But Nero wasn't a mama's boy forever. As he got older, and let's be honest, more unhinged, he started to resent her control. And Agrippina? She didn't back down. Big mistake. Because Nero, well, he decided it was time for his mother to go. Permanently. His first assassination attempt? He rigged a collapsible boat to sink with her on it. But Agrippina survived, swam back to shore. So Nero went with plan B. He sent assassins to her villa. She faced them down and even told the killer, "Strike my womb," the one that gave birth to him. Agrippina's death was brutal. But her legend? It exploded. She wasn't just a scheming mother or a femme fatale. She was a master of Roman politics, at a time when women weren't even allowed in the Senate. Love her or fear her, Agrippina the Younger was one of the most dangerous players in Roman history. She didn't just survive the empire, she ruled it. And in a world of emperors, armies, and endless backstabbing, she proved that power isn't about titles.